time I get to 10, from 10 to 1, you're going to feel like your body's like a little old rag doll. It's going to feel like you're a wet noodle, a wash rag. You're going to be so limp and limber that you're just like a bowl of jelly. Here we go. Just take another deep breath in and let's go way, way down. 10. Relaxing with every number. 9, 8, feeling really good. 7. 6, here comes the first point that I was talking about. 5. If your eyes are still open, shut them. It's going to feel really good having your eyes shut. 4, 3. All the way down and go. 2, 1. It's like you feel really relaxed, but it's not even there yet. See, as some of you in a moment, you're going to feel me touch you and ask you to put your chair away. Please put your chair back where you got it. Quietly rejoin your friends and thank you for trying. Others of you, I'm about to pass you by. I'm going to very lightly touch you on the back of your head. And the second my finger makes contact with the back of your head, it's going to shoot a bolt of lightning, feel good, right into your body. It's going to make you so limp and limber, just my touch. It's going to be like you collapse in total ecstasy. It's going to feel really good. Very good job.
Probably good if you're poor.
Everybody on stage right now, I want you to feel this moment. It's only going to get better. See, in a few moments, anytime you hear me say the words 1, 2, 3, wide awake, you're going to be able to all instantly sit up, feeling like $1 million. It's going to be like you've been shot with feel good. Every time I say the words 1, 2, 3, wide awake from now on, you're going to be able to instantly feel good and sit up and enjoy what's about to happen. Also, thank you. Give him a hand, folks. He didn't do anything wrong. There's a lot of people up here, and the reason there's a lot of people is because some of them will not make it to the end, just like her. If they get in their head or they lose their focus, they're done. Now, those of you that just tried this, I'm going to suggest not doing this again, because you won't let yourself, okay? That just means you won't let yourself. So that's why we start with a lot and end with a few. In a few moments, folks, right now you feel really good. It's about to get better. Because anytime I touch you or say the word sleep or deep asleep, or if I say as a group the word sleep or deep asleep, you're going to be able to instantly relax just like you are now. But if you're on the floor right now, it will never happen in a way that you can get yourself hurt. You'll relax in slow motion if you have to. But enjoy the moment. It will only get better. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake instantly. Everybody have a seat in their chair, please. And if you're in the front row, pull your chairs together so there are no gaps. If you're in the back row, pull your chairs together so there are no gaps. And spread your chairs apart so they're giving yourself plenty of room. We got plenty of room up here now. So everybody kind of spread apart a little bit, at least a foot apart. Okay, I have no idea where they are, but I'm about to find out. This is one of the ways I find out at what level. There's about 6 levels to hypnosis, and I work at usually those that are about at 3 or 4. And we're going about the, how you doing? Feeling good? We're feeling real good. So are you by yourself? Are you here with family? Are you married? Your wife's here. Very good. Oh, that's real good. Yeah, sleep. These are your stars. How about making some noise out there? Let them know you appreciate them. And the more noise you make, the better it will be, I guarantee you. Everybody on stage, thank you, you can go. The second they want, folks, they can get off the ride. That's why I do it with a lot of people. When they want off the ride, they can get off of it, which proves to you I do not control them at any time. I do ask that if you've tried this and you were not able to do this, give it up for someone who else wants to try, because it means you're not going to let yourself get into that position. Because sometimes the distractions are just too, obviously not for everybody. Everyone on stage, in your mind right now, I want you to tell yourself that everything I say becomes the truth the instant that I say it. Everything I say becomes the truth the instant that I say it. When I count to 3 and you're sitting up, I'm going to play this wonderful piece of music. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be locking your hands together. And the second your hands lock together, they are going to be so stuck, you will not be able to pull them apart. Now you can try as hard as you want to pull them apart, but until I release your hands, you will be unable to pull your hands apart. Now, it'll be fun trying. The more you struggle, the more you work at it, the better it will be. Trust me, it's going to be really cool. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake. Feeling great. And we're going to have some fun to this point. With the back row, take your chairs and move them to the side so we're all in the same row. Everybody go like this for me. Show you how this happens. So everybody look at me for a second. Go like this. Watch when I snap my fingers. How about a big hand for them, folks? These guys are going to be awesome. You like this for me? Look at the palms of your hands, everybody. Look at the palms of your hands. A minute ago, when you were all relaxed, you know what I did? I embedded a piece of steel in the palms of your hands. Now, inside of your knees, I put an electromagnet. Now, I'm going to tell you this is really cool, and I'm going to show you how cool it is, because here's how it works. Everybody go like this. Watch what happens when I push this button. Now try to lift your hands off the magnets. It's going to suck them even harder, no matter how hard you try. Okay, everybody sit down. I'll show you how to stop it. See, all I got to do is push the button and watch what happens. There they are, folks. Give them a hand. These guys are awesome. Now, everybody do me a favor. Take a deep breath. Watch my hand. You guys are fun. Everybody on stage, I'm going to walk by you. You're going to feel me touch you in the back. When I touch you in the back, Just relax, because I don't want you to respond, but I'm going to be hooking a little hose into your back, and in a moment, it's going to be a fun little hose. So don't respond, you're just going to feel me touch you on the back, and that's because I'm hooking up this hose. So just relax and enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. Here we go. I'm just hooking up this little hose in your back. Everything's doing good. And here we go. In a moment when I count to 3 and everybody sit up, I'm going to be, that little hose in your back, I'm about to put some gas into that hose and into your body. Now this is a very special kind of gas. It's called helium. The helium is a lot of fun, and you're about to see how much fun. So get ready. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake. Everybody sit up for me. Have a seat. Those of you on the floor, you might want to get in your chair. Watch this. That little hose that I just put in your back, watch this. Just feel that. That's just helium at work. That is pure helium at work, and it feels really good. In fact, I'm sure you would like to make it even feel better, so let me make you feel even better. You can steer around, you can float around, just keep yourself safe, but you can just feel how good that feels. See, helium is a wonderful thing. It feels really awesome. As a matter of fact, you are in such control of this helium, I want you to float yourself back in front of your chairs. Just float yourself back in front of your chairs, because I would like to take a moment to ask a couple of you how this helium really feels. As a matter of fact, this young man right here, would you please tell us how this feels? Really good. Tell me how this feels. Really good. See, helium has its effect, and it's a really good effect. In fact, let me show you an even better effect. Kind of steer yourself kind of straight on in front of your chair, because I want to show you what happens when I release all this helium out of your body at one time. Big hand for your stars, folks. Make some noise out there. These guys are awesome. Absolutely awesome. Everybody on stage, I want you to feel this moment, no longer feeling the helium. However, when I count to 3 and you all sit up in your chair, the second you sit in your chair, you're going to be coiling yourself up into a nice tight little ball on top of your chair. Why? Because as soon as I count to 3, you're all going to realize that you're going to put yourself in a little cocoon. You're going to be these gorgeous little caterpillars that want to become a butterfly. But every one of you will just sit in your caterpillar-type cocoon, and you'll begin to emerge in a moment out of your cocoon. Now, as you emerge, your wings are going to be wet, so you'll want to dry them off a little bit, and your wings, of course, are your arms and your hands. And as soon as your wings are dry, you can slowly and safely fly around as little butterflies. You'll keep yourself safe. Don't fly too fast, because you'll run into each other. But here we go. On the count of 3, get ready to put yourself in a very tight, wonderful cocoon. 1, 2, 3. Yes, just feeling yourself grow. We're going to go from a caterpillar to this wonderful, and it's happening. You just begin to emerge from your cocoon and just begin to slowly spread your wings and dry them off. You're becoming the most beautiful butterfly in the world. Absolutely gorgeous little butterfly. In fact, as your wings are dry, go ahead and take off and just fly around a little. But make sure you don't run into other butterflies. Just keep yourself wonderfully safe. It feels really good. Okay, everybody, as a butterfly, you have the ability to hover in space. So just kind of float around where you are right now. Just flap your wings enough to stay where you are, because right now, I want you to use your great imaginary butterfly mind. Because when I count to 3, see, your life is short-lived. So you want to attract the ability to have other butterflies in the world. So I would like all of you to think for a moment and begin on the count of 3 to attract the opposite sex butterfly. So flap your wings in a way that will make the 1, 2, 3. You want to attract the other butterflies. You really do. You just are literally going to attract the other butterflies. Absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh no, I can't believe this is happening. Everybody, keep it safe, but you got to get back to your cocoon because a moth is after you. He wants to eat a butterfly. You want to get back to your cocoon. So lock yourself up. Wrap yourself up. You're safe inside your cocoon. Absolutely safe. Absolutely safe. Absolutely safe. And all you beautiful butterflies, yes. All you beautiful butterflies, just listen as I say the words, nice and slow. Sleep. Folks, if you can't have fun with that, you're hopeless. How about big a hand for your stars, folks? Make some noise out there. Not bad for a first Friday night, huh? A small crowd and all. Everybody on stage, no longer butterflies. No longer butterflies. Now, folks, I'm going to break away here for just a second to do what we call one-on-one. Now, so far, I've been working with the whole group. But right now, I'm going to do just some one. And those of you that have seen my show before, don't let it be said that I do the same thing every time. That's brand spanking new in my show. You've never seen me do that before. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's a brand new routine I just came up with. See, one of the things I love about what I do, because even if I do the same kinds of stuff, you never know what people are going to do with it. That's what makes it cool. But you also need to know something about what I do too. Safety is paramount in my business. Every single thing I come up with has to go through protocols. In fact, such safety protocols that it sometimes can take up to a full year before an idea for a show can actually be approved. So everything you see is new in my show because it went through a rigorous process of approval to guarantee its safety, its enjoyment, and that it will not offend. And I'm all over that because I want people to enjoy, not be offended. So, obviously they're not. Everybody on stage, no longer butterflies. Now I'm going to do some one-on-one. Now I want all of you on stage to realize I'm not going to have time in the next couple of minutes to get to each and every one of you. But that's okay. You have my permission and your permission to enjoy what you see. You can laugh, you can enjoy everything, but be prepared. I'll get back to the whole group in just a moment. So get ready for just a couple of people that I'm going to approach with some what we call one-on-one. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake. Everybody have a seat for me for a second, if you don't mind. Everybody have a seat. How are you, sir? What is your name?
Bryce.
Bryce? Very good. Now, Bryce, are you enjoying yourself? Feels good, doesn't it? And it's about to feel even better because there's a little problem that I'm going to solve that I want to make sure we're good about, okay? So, kind of watch my thumb. It's going to come near your face. Bryce, in just a moment, when I count to 3, you're going to see me in a moment. Just relax, don't respond to me. You're going to see me rub my forehead. And when you see me rub my forehead, Bryce, you're going to realize that your shoe on your right foot has come undone. And that's okay, Bryce. You can just lean over to retie your shoe. But as soon as I rub my forehead, Bryce, you will not remember how to tie a shoe. No matter how hard you try, this shoe will be impossible to tie. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. How are you? You both doing okay? Are you all 3 doing okay? Do me a favor, ladies. Take your thumb like this, just the 3 of you. I'm going to load your thumb with something I call feel good. Go like this. Again. Now, it's loaded. Touch yourself on the forehead.
Nope.
Just keep working on it. You'll figure it out. Ladies, in a moment when I count to 3 and you're sitting up, ladies, anytime I count to 3 and you're sitting up in your seat, anytime I rub my forehead, ladies, the 3 of you are going to get an itch in your ear. Now, you can feel free to scratch that itch, but when you do, you will be unable to take your finger out of your ear. Until I take it out for you, your finger will be set. Keep thinking about it, sir. You'll figure it out eventually. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. The 3 ladies, have a seat. You just keep looking at it. You'll figure it out. How are you doing, sir? Feeling good? Sleep. Sir, the number 5 is no longer in your vocabulary. It has completely disappeared. Guarantee you, from now on, when you use any kind of math, the number 5 has completely disappeared. 1, 2, 3, wide awake.
Not on his foot.
Sleep. This gentleman looks like he could be married. So, if he is, yeah, just keep working, sir. You're doing all right. I'd like to know if his wife will admit that she's here. Where is she? She's here. Very good. No wife? You're not married to this man? No? Yes. Huh? You're not married to him. You are. Very good. How would you like to go home tonight and say, oh my God, that was the most amazing hypnotist I've ever seen in my life? Huh? Oh, so you're not willing to have some fun with us? Well, let me put it to you this way. I'm going to send you home very happy. Are you okay with that? I'm not going to push you. If you're not willing to play, that's good, because it's not something I force on anybody. I guarantee you, though, you'll wish you had. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything you're not going to love. So would you come sit right there in front of your husband so I can let him see where you are? Just have a seat right there. Give her a hand, folks. This woman's being fun. Now, I really do. It's all about fun, ma'am. So here's my point. My point is, if you're the type of personality that doesn't let their fun out, I'm not going to force it on you, because I want you to enjoy this moment as much as your husband is about to. So if you're willing to do that, that's great. But if not, I am just going to drop it and we'll go on. You willing to have some fun? I promise. Okay, man, this is going to be cool. Man, no fair cheating. You can't help him out. Back in your seat.
You about to said, yeah.
Sir, in just a moment, I'm going to play a piece of music for you. When you hear this piece of music, sir, your wife is going to be sitting in front of you. And this piece of music will mentally tell you exactly what you want to do. Sir, you're going to want to walk off the stage right up to your beautiful, wonderful wife, and sir, you can give her a really big hug. Or you can give her a peck on the cheek. Or, sir, you can give her a wonderful kiss. That's totally up to you. She is your wife. You're going to back out, aren't you? I'm going to give you, I promise you're going to like this. Actually, I'm not going to do that, because you're really not feeling comfortable about it, and I never push people. So I'm going to leave it be, okay? Not a problem. Sir, forget that. I'm going to play a different piece of music, because when you hear... Hold on. Unstuck. Unstuck. Sir, when you hear this piece of music, sir, you're going to realize that you are the world's greatest spy. Not any spy, but the one and only James Bond. And as long as that music is playing, you will be the one and only James Bond. 1, 2, 3, wide awake. Sir, do me a favor. Come here. I'm going to point to your fingers, and as I do, very loudly, just count for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So how many fingers should you have?
10.
Try that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Just sit down and think about that for a minute. Did she do it for you? Okay, you should. I told you not to cheat. Go ahead. What are you doing? Oh, I know what he's doing. Sir, do me a favor. Would you come up with me for just a minute? Yeah, just come up. Give him a hand, folks. Volunteers, come up with him, young man. Come up with him. I know what he's doing. Walk to the center of the stage, please. Sir, would you please freaking sit down? I'm trying to do a show up here and you're going crazy on me. Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead. You count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Now I'm going to tell you why he's got 11 fingers. Would you like to know? Yeah, believe it or not, he's your long lost brother. And you can have a seat and visit with him later. How about a big hand for our friend here for him? You just have a seat. Folks, are we having a good time tonight on a Friday night, first night of the fair? Is this not cool? I need to get back to everybody. Before I do, though, I got to do this one more time. There's nothing like it, man. I just can't believe it. Sit down. Trying to do that dumb show. Go ahead, count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Would you like to know emphatically why you have 11 fingers and 11 toes? Sleep. Sir, it's because you're not from this planet. You are actually an alien from a distant world. And when I count to 3, English will no longer be in your vocabulary. The only language you will understand is alien. And you and I will carry on a complete conversation in that distant land. 1, 2, 3. Everybody take a deep breath for me. Relax, feeling good. We're going to get back to everybody. Everybody look at me. Sleep.
How do you say sleeping alien?
Always asleep with that girl.
How do you say sleeping alien?
I got a big hand for your stars, folks. Make some noise out there. These guys are awesome. These guys are awesome. How many many of you have ever gone to a really good movie and thought, whoa, that was over really fast? You ever had that happen? Or you go to one that you can't stand at all and you either walk out on it or you walk out and go, boy, that was the longest 2 hours of my life. Now, the truth is, when you're having a good time, time tends to go really, really fast. And if you don't believe that to be true, take a look at your watches right now and realize that we are now literally 4 minutes away from being 1 hour into this show. How many of you find that hard to believe? It's already been almost a full hour in the show. It's amazing. So, folks, I've got time for just one more quick one. Can I end with everybody? Is that okay with you? Can I just do one more for you tonight? Very good. Folks, before I end, everybody on stage just relax and enjoy this moment. All previous suggestions are gone. My Lord have mercy. All previous suggestions are gone. Sir, no longer an alien. English is in your vocabulary. You understand everything in English. And the number 5 is back in your mind. The second I get everyone up, including yourself, you're going to be so happy to realize you have the number 5 back. You're going to be really happy. Folks, in the moment, as I conclude with this very last thing, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. At the end, stick around for just one more minute, because they will deserve for all of you to acknowledge them at the end. Because they worked really hard, not only to have a good time, but for you too as well. So they deserve you all to acknowledge that. As I conclude, I would like to say to all of you, folks, I hope you realize how much I love you guys. Now, this is my 14th year here at the Kansas State Fair. 14 years you've allowed me to be here. And there are 2 fairs in this country, I can honestly say, in equal billing are my favorites. And yours is the one, and my other favorite is the Iowa State Fair. And there's one thing they both have in common, and I think that's true about this part of the country, is the word Midwestern. Amen. Because I find Midwestern people most fun to perform for, because you give such wonderful feedback to your people that work hard for you, to let them know that you're enjoying yourself. And there's nothing that a performer likes more than that feedback that acknowledges that their hard work is enjoyed. So from me to you, thank you for the privilege of being part of your night. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Everyone on stage, all previous suggestions are gone, except for this one. When I count to 3, I want all of you to sit up nice and straight and get ready for a wonderful reward. I want you to hold out your right hand in a moment. Into your right hand, I am about to place the world's largest lollipop. Now, when I place this lollipop into your hand, it will become your very favorite flavor. Now, until this music plays that I'm about to play, you will not be able to lick your lollipop. You can try as hard as you want, won't be able to lick it until the music starts. But when I do start the music, every one of you are going to realize that you're in the World Championships of the Lollipop Licking Contest. Now, inside of your minds right now, say these words: nobody can lick a lollipop faster than I can. Now, folks, when that music starts, you start licking your lollipop. You cannot interfere with each other. If you bite into your lollipop, you're going to be disqualified, but you want to lick it really fast. Because when the music stops and you get to the center of your lollipop, it's going to be the most delicious caramel you've ever put in your life. Guaranteed delicious. 1, 2, 3. Wide awake, everybody. Have a seat. Pull your chairs together. Please hold out your right hand. Hold your hands out. Looks good, doesn't it? The harder you look, the harder it is. I know you want to lick it, but you can't, can you? As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you how you can, and it has all the things to do with music. But for right now, do me a favor. Just hold your lollipop in front of you and look at it. I want to walk by each and every one of you, and I would like you to tell me what flavor of lollipop you're going to be licking tonight in the World Championships. What flavor?
Boysenberry.
Boysenberry. What flavor?
Peach pomegranate.
What flavor?
Sushi.
Suki. Very good. What flavor?
Peanut butter Oreo.
Peanut butter Oreo. What flavor?
Oatmeal.
And what flavor?
Banana, peanut butter cup, and chocolate.
Oh, what flavor?
Chopstick.
Chopstick. What flavor?
Fried green tomato.
Very good. And what flavor?
Jack Daniels.
Somehow I think she's got a shot at this. What flavor?
Tequila Jack Daniels.
Very good. And what flavor?
Pizza.
Pizza. What flavor?
Gooseberry.
Gooseberry. Well, folks, get ready. When this music starts, you want to be the champion. Get ready to look really fast. When that music stops, you're going to be down to that center, and it's going to be absolutely incredible.
She's determined. She's determined.
Folks, please give it up. Put your hands together. Here they are, the world champions in this year's edition of the Lollipop Licking Contest. And there they go, folks. How was going? Just licking up every person using their own style. The faster they lick, the better it becomes. Some of these people are actually using the lollipop to lick. Others are using their actual tongue. You just look at the styles. No matter what you say, this is one well of contest. By the time this music stops, we're going to be down to one well of a gorgeous center. One of the most delicious caramels you've ever had in your life, which starts right about now. But it tastes like dog food. This is the worst tasting lollipop you've ever tasted in your life. You want to get this out of your mouth. But we're going to help you. You're not going to get sick. Hold out your hand. I'm going to give you some Listerine. Hold it. We're going to do this together. Don't take it yet. Don't take it yet. Don't take it yet. Just hold this. Here we go. Everybody hold your Listerine up in the air. And now take it in. It's going to take it away and gargle. Here's your reward. Everybody swallow the Listerine. How about a big hand for your stars, folks? Make some noise out there. These guys are awesome. Please stick around for just a moment. Everybody on stage, in just a moment, I'm going to begin to count from 1 to 5. By the time I get to 5, you're going to be wide awake, feeling great. When you get home tonight, every one of you are going to have one of the best night's sleep you've ever had. And when you get up in the morning, you're going to feel like $1 million. No headaches, no muscle fatigue, and every one of you literally going to feel like you want to do this again. 1, beginning to move. 2, allow yourself to sit up. 3, eyes wide open. 4, as if bathed in a cool spring water. 5, fully awake, fully alert, feeling really wonderful. Everybody have a seat one more time, and do me a favor, if you'll look at me for a second. I mean this sincerely. Please wave your right hand to the audience if you had fun up here. And also, if you don't mind, wave both hands to the audience so they know you feel fine. Everybody's up here feels just fine, okay? And last but not least, this is the most important. Folks, I've been doing this a long time, and I shared this with every group, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I always said to my wife, there's 2 things I said to my wife that I've always held true. Because, folks, in the 28 years I've been performing, I only see my wife periodically. In fact, this year alone, I've seen her 7 days since February. That's how busy I've been. So we've done this for our entire careers. Those of you that are familiar with my wife coming here once in a while, she's a minister. So she serves the church in northern Kentucky. I literally see her when I can, and we've just somehow made it work because we both have a passion for what we do. I always said 2 things to her. Day 1 will be the minute this becomes a job to me and I no longer can feel like I'm bringing joy and laughter from my heart to yours, I quit. I retire. The second thing is, I've always said, this is going to make you laugh, I solve a Rubik's Cube 3 times a day from scratch. And I've promised my wife when the day comes I have to think about the algorithms to solve the Rubik's Cube, I'm going to retire. So that's why I do it 3 times a day, because I don't want to retire, so I just keep solving it and keep right on trucking. So that's what I do. So believe it or not, that's my good promise to my wife. I'd like all of you to look at me, because folks, if you can look at me right now and honestly say that each and every one of you have had half the fun with me, that you've given me the honor and privilege of having with each and every one of you, and when you leave here tonight, you're going to be able to say that together we had a good time. So please accept this, each and every one of you, as a token of my gratitude that every bit of this applause is just for you. Folks, let it hear it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
that's my show.
Diamond Entertainment's production of Comedy at the Speed of Sleep. sincerely hope you had a great time. Please make sure you have all your personal belongings as you leave. And again, thank you for attending the show. We hope we brought a little joy and laughter into your life and that you had a great time. Bye-bye.